4 days. Then he would travel down to Argentina, to Tierra del Fuego, which is in the tip of Patagonia, very rugged country, windswept, rugged fishing. And he'd come back, and he looked like hell warmed over. And I was really getting a little concerned about him, that, he couldn't handle this trip anymore. So we all know about how to give fathers advice, right? And how well they listen. So I pulled him aside, I said, Dad, and that's about the first time in 40 years I'd given him any advice. I said, Dad, I've been thinking about this, and I think you really need to do something about this trip to New Zealand and Australia and Argentina. And he put his hand on my shoulder. He goes, Son, I've been giving a lot of thought. And I looked at the map, and it's actually closer to go. I was hoping that we would cancel the Argentina trip, and he would just do New Zealand. Because I looked at the map, and it's actually closer to go from New Zealand to Argentina than it is to fly back to America. So I found this family, and they're going to put up all my stuff, so I'm going to go from New Zealand to Argentina and back. But thank you very much for your concern. I love you. So much for son advice. My father does have some nicknames. I don't know if you're aware of them. And the one that he goes by most often is T. Snow. And I think it was given to him by one of his very best friends who just called him not long ago, Lou Pace. And it's actually his email address if anyone wants to email him. It's tsnow13903@AOL.com. Yeah. He also is nicknamed Snowflake. I have no idea why, by Barry Raff. His former employee, June Kinney, called him Little Caesar and Napoleon. And according to June, all of his former employees referred to him as Little Caesar and Napoleon. This one I'm embarrassed to say, and so throw the tomatoes at me now. But he's also been called by... No, I'm going to skip this one. But we refer to him as the ageless wonder from all his fishing and hunting friends and comrades that still try to keep up with him out in the fields and on the streams. Awfully difficult to keep up with him, so we call him the ageless wonder. And all his grandchildren and sons and daughters just refer to him as Dad. We've had numerous testimonial and well wishes. I did not bring up any of the testimonials up here because it'll take too much time, but just some of the people that have sent the regards and regrets to not be here. Tommy Holtman, Alex Reed, Lou Pace, Bob Pace, Rob Wedlake, Bob Mead, who's currently getting wetter than we are at the Bethpage US Open, Erwin Katz, Don Winters, who was on a fishing trip, Shirley Raff, and June Kinney. So they all wish you the very best. And